My name's Nick Clark, and I have been a part of the Orangevale Life Group since November of 2024. I grew up, there was a lot of love around me, but there was also a lot of turmoil. And as I got older, I learned how to stuff everything really hard until it couldn't be stuffed anymore. And at that point, I started getting into making poor choices, and that, you turn to yourself and say, God can't love me. I've made too many poor choices. And then in November of 2024, my family went out of town. I stayed back here home, and I hit a really dark space. One to the point where I wasn't sure if I was still gonna be here when they came back. And my wife and kids had started going to Life Group in Orangevale, and I was like, nope, I don't want to have anything to do with that, because that's not my scene. In the process of showing up, I would drop them off. I'd show up, have dinner with the life group, and then the life group would sit down to do a little Bible study and start talking, and I'd be like, all right, peace, I'm out. And then slowly over a couple life group sessions, I started to kind of listen to things that were being talked about and started kind of opening my ears a little bit, willingly start coming to church. I had this moment, and a question popped into my head. Who is Yahweh, and where does that name come from? Who is Abba? And I stopped and say, where did that come from? Because that is never a question or a topic I would have asked myself. And the first thing I did was sit down and look it up on my phone. And as I started to read, I realized how ignorant, I really was to everything related with faith. It's funny because I always thought the Bible was just a few thousand-year-old book that was written by who knows who, that really had nothing to do and pertain to life in this day and age. I was incredibly amazed at how wrong I was. I'm not just reading a book, I'm having a conversation with the Lord. One of the big messages that I have taken is finding more joy in Jesus every day, no matter what gap you're in, coming out of, going into. He has taught me that is just a reason to lean in even harder, to trust even more. Because in moments in the past where I would have blamed and said, God, why are you doing this to me? Instead, I can turn and say, we can make it through because I have him.